thought it would be kind of fun to show you a few other things that we use in our homeschooling day. One thing that we just started using is you can either use the book or the flashcards, or you can use both. It's for Latin, the original roots to our English language. English from the roots up. Okay, so this is helping tremendously with vocabulary, their reading, their writing. We're hoping to boost up our vocabulary scores for the end of the year testing. We always do the, well, I have to say we've done a couple of different testings. We did Iowa last year. I believe we're going to do Iowa again in the next couple of months. We've also done something from Hewitt Homeschooling. It's just a Hewitt Homeschoolers test, and I love that one because it can show, here I am veering off into testing, but that's kind of the way these videos go sometimes because homeschooling just intertwines, I guess. But I like the Hewitt testing because it can show us what our kids are doing compared to public school children and also compared to other homeschoolers. Not that we want to compare our kids, because I just believe that all kids work at different levels and they have different giftings, but I just want to, it's kind of a check for myself to see what they need a little bit of a boost in. And one of their areas that they needed a little bit of a boost was in vocabulary. So we pulled this up, and a friend of mine recommended this, so we hopped online and got a copy, and we actually love it. So, it gives a little bit of the background of who created this curriculum and why, and then you move on ahead. That's, I do read through. I scan kind of through that stuff, but I like to kind of dive right in and just like kind of get through it. Just like let's get on with it kind of thing. And I don't know how much you can really see, but this is one of the pages has like the pronunciations, and which is very, very helpful. Kind of like our dictionary has pronunciations, of how to sound out the words. And then what I think is really, really cool. So what I do is sit down and go like, so the first word is photos, and that is light. So it has the word, it has, the definition, and then it also gives common words like that kids would know. Photograph, telephoto, photometer. So like photograph and graph, and what I do is and it'll, so like, okay, I get ahead of myself, sorry. So photograph, we know that photo means light, and then graph, and it'll say right here in parentheses, that graph means to write or to draw. So what is photograph? Picture drawn by light. Okay, so because earlier they would literally draw, the photos, and then now it takes the light to actually, have a photo. You can't have a photo without light, right? Telephoto. It'll say tele means distant. So we play a game with the kids. I say, so if photo is light and tele is distant, what does that mean? And then of course it has the definition, light from far away. So it's really kind of fun. Okay, so we'll do, 2 or 3 words a day, maybe 2, sometimes 3, depends on how late in the day it is or whatever, or if we get started early, it actually becomes kind of fun. So the other thing that we got, or the cards, so we can like pick a card. And my friend, one of her daughters, has a lot of fun giving kind of a little presentation of the Latin word of the day, which is really fun. Maybe I should kind of do that. Or maybe I should have her come and join our day and do it for us. But so what I'll do, so these are numbered. So it has like canis, which is dog, and then on the back it has all of the different words that they are familiar with. Some of them may be new to them, and the definition. So canine is dog. This doesn't do it quite like the workbook does. The workbook has two different words, put them together, and what do you get? Whereas this just kind of gives you the definitions of each of them. So what we've done is we've taken like 5 to 10 of these and have laid them out, and like lay them out on the floor, and we'll go over each one of them, and then we'll pull our, the game, the board game Life, because she has that little spinner thing, and I think there's 10 numbers on it. So they'll spin it, and then they'll get on their number, and then they take turns seeing if they can remember what the words are. So it's just kind of fun. So I am just hoping, I know this will, it's going to boost their vocabulary. I'm sure it's going to do great when they test in the next couple of months. So anyway, again, this is called English from the Roots Up, Greek and Latin. So that's just my little vocabulary tip for today. Bye-bye.